What up, tubers, and welcome back to another draft here on Magic Online. Got some of that vintage cube as we wait for the powered cube to release on Arena. As always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Didn't open any power, so where are we going with this? Well, I see a Minskin Boo, and this card is quite fantastic. Why can't I pop that up for you guys? There we go. 4-mana Planeswalker, enters with 3 loyalty, also enters with a 1/1 token that has trample and haste, and you can also create one at the beginning of your upkeep. Wins the game very quickly as you can make your boo huge. Pretty good card. What are other cards that I like here? Chrome Mox, Remand, Frantic Search. Minskin Boo is one of those planeswalkers, though this is not usually in the archetypes that I like to build. Like, if I just wanted to go with my strategy, I would take Chrome Mox or Remand, but we'll stay open. Maybe do something a little bit different this time. Now, where do we follow up with? Maybe a black card here, Vampiric Tutor and Animate Dead. I think Animate Dead's probably the strongest card here. Or at the very least, it leads to, I guess, the most busted decks of any of the picks here. Maybe except for Vampiric Tutor. I guess if you have a really crazy good combo deck, Vamp Tutor can also be quite nice. But, I mean, I guess Animate or Reanimate in general is kind of like a combo deck. But yeah, I'll take the Animate Dead here. Oftentimes I do end up in like red-black for Reanimator, where splashing the Minskin Boo would not be difficult, if that were the case. Yeah, Mind Twist. I don't really like that card in general. It is obviously a very strong effect. I think when you have Mind Twist, you want to have ways to accelerate, right? So Dark Ritual and the like, if we're not playing like Mana Rocks or Dorks. Grave Titan, it's a fine reanimate target. There are better ones. I guess I'm just going to take Mind Twist here. I mean, sometimes you cast Mind Twist for, 3, 4, and you just win the game on the spot because you hit your opponent's relevant or even just some of your opponent's relevant cards. Now, Ancient Tomb here, that's a good follow-up, as that does allow you to increase your Mind Twist X value ahead of schedule, right? Dismember would also be good here. I like that too. Ooh, there's a channel? Malcolm is a way to discard fatties for Animate Dead. Oh, Faithless Looting. I didn't even notice that for a second. Faithless Looting would be a solid pickup if I wanted to. Although Faithless Looting is a card that oftentimes will wheel. I'm actually tempted to take this Talisman of Dominance, as blue-black is another really common strategy for Reanimator, and it's really good with Ancient Tomb, right? Yeah, let's take the Talisman here, see if we can wheel the Faithless Looting. Still on the lookout for some biggies. Haven't seen any yet. Upheaval, actually, again, not a bad follow-up to Ancient Tomb and Talisman. Could just take Knight's Whisper, nothing wrong with that. Could take Hexmage, kills random enemy planeswalkers. If I pick up Dark Depths, that's a thing, although we already lost on the Vampiric Tutor, assuming it doesn't come back around. Yeah, I'll just take the Knight's Whisper. Collective Brutality, that's good. It's a nice way to interact with your opponent's hand, as well as potentially getting a creature in the graveyard, right? If you opt to escalate it. So turn 2, you say, look at your opponent's hand and drain them for 2, or kill a creature if they've played one. Take any instant or sorcery, pitch a fatty, and then set yourself up. Also love a good memory lapse, but yeah, Brutality looks good. Okay, Kolaghan's Command also good. Soul Guide Lantern. Green, blue. There's a Watery Grave here versus an Urborg. Both seem fine. I don't think we're going to need the Urborg. You got the Mystic and the Elf in the same pack. Didn't notice that at first. Okay, Grist can mill, right? Yeah, make a 1/1 insect, then mill a card if an insect was milled. Yeah, repeat it. It's also a way to kill creatures and planeswalkers. I guess that's fine. Not a big fan of Grist, but all right, well. Grave Titan on the wheel, it's okay. We're not going to backdoor Storm. I guess the damn sideboard for single kill target. Oh, Pillage the Bog. Actually pretty good. Going to be on the lookout now for some green-black sources and whatnot. Could play Baleful. Got the Hexmage on the wheel. We'll put those on the board for now. I guess currently I'll not likely going to be running the Talisman of Dominance. Looks like we might be going some like Jund value reanimate. Oh, that's a nice pack here. Obviously have to take the Mox Ruby. Passing an Exhume. Good one. Imperial Seal, Baleful Strix, Verdant Catacombs. And, well, mana drain's too far away. Yeah, nice pickup. Show and Tell. We could try more of a value reanimate strategy. Like Grave Titan's kind of insane with her recurring nightmare since you get extra hits. Blood Tithe Harvester and Fear of Missing Out are both also fine here. They're 2-drops that can enable some graveyard stuff, right? Since the Fear rummages when it enters, and the Harvester makes the blood token. Yeah, this is not particularly exciting, though. At all. Where is the fat? We're better fixing. I mean, I'm not going to take Yavimaya here. We could just take Bobble as a free roll. And I guess I'm likely to wheel any number of cards. Why don't I just do that? I'm going to take the Bobble and see where that leads us. We're going to take the Necromancy here over the Blazemire. Still don't have a great reanimate target. Troll of Khazad-dûm is pretty solid. This is not a bad reanimate target, and it's one that grabs a swamp of some variety for you, right? Lutri. Deathrite Shaman. I guess Snuff Out's probably just the safest. Yeah, I don't think we're seeing much of the Jund fixing, are we? Hey, how's that one? All right. And that's a good sign, too, that we're seeing Grizzlebrand pick, what is it, 6 of the second pack? So it might just be that we're not, rather the packs aren't, the fatties aren't being opened in the packs. So maybe we get like an Atraxa down the road or something as well, because that's one of the ones we were looking for. Tundra doesn't do anything, but Lily looks good here. Yeah, I need to get fixing. I mean, I could always cut one of these colors. There's a green-black land that's nice. I can always cut one of these colors if I wanted to, and I guess at this point, well, actually we have an even split of fixing for both, don't we? We have Ruby for the red. We also have Verge for the green. Plus, the Minskin Boo is a double off-color splash. Yeah, I need to find some dual or tri-lands even that are swamps. Savai, that's a red-black land. See, but now I'm looking at this pack and I'm like, well, do I want to just take the Imperial Seal instead? And I think I am. Sorry, Savai. Says he needs fixing, doesn't take the fixing. Although, in a sense, Imperial Seal is kind of fixing. Not that you want to be Imperial Sealing for a land on top of your library, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, Harvester Wield, Recurring Nightmare Wield. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be doing much in the way of recurring. In fact, I only have 3 creatures right now, so I'll just take the Harvester. I didn't mention the Nethergoyf the first time we saw it, but it's also fine. Hey, Wield the Verge. Nice, okay. Getting both of the Verges was good. Tersa's another way to pitch cards, right? 3 mana, 3/3 haste when it enters, discard up to 2, then draw that many. We might play that. Shaman's just good, especially if we can get some fetches. We're not going to be playing Pyrokinesis. We don't have enough red cards. I guess there's a small chance I play Witch if I get the Chain of Smog, but unlikely to want to do that. As I don't think the Chain or the Witch would have enough value on their own merits to be worth running. All right, pack 3. There's the Chain of Smog immediately. Through the Breach. Fury. Oh, there's a Thornspire Verge here. Well, the Verges have been coming around. I guess these are both black Verges that we got late. Maybe I'm supposed to take Starting Town as like a better City of Brass for us. Or I guess Mana Confluence these days for the youngins. Starting Town Wheel Verge. I guess that's probably fine. Whoa, got past an Ancestral. All right, and now that Watery Grave is going to fit right back in the deck. And now I'm really happy I took the Starting Town. Losing out on Sholdred, losing out on Strip Mine, and losing out on the Ziatoras. Oh well. Not going to pass the recall. Let's take the Mortuary black-green land with the random Surveil Uber upside. I'm losing out on a Voidwalker, though. Voidwalker's pretty incredible. I feel like black's been open enough that I'm still just going to go ahead and take the land and be happy. So now this talisman actually becomes a little bit interesting. Having taken the recall. Actually, oh wait, I have that blue one already, don't I? I have the Talisman of Dominance. So maybe I take the Overlord of the Baelmerk instead then. Since we already have. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Talisman might even wheel. Wow, nice pack. Nice pack. I love myself a Grim Monolith, but this is not the right deck for it. We have just too many color sources. Dark Ritual is juicy, as is the Raucous Theater. Theater happens to be another swamp as well. In fact, Theater would be a fetchable red source for the Troll. That's probably smarter than taking the Ritual. Turn 1. The explosiveness of Ritual, though, is so good. Like turn 1 Lily or something nutty. This is Vintage Cube. I'm going to go for high upside. And remember, we've been seeing a lot of the black lands come around, so let's make that. Oh, isn't this really good? Metamorphosis Fanatic. 6 mana, 4/4 lifelink. When it enters, return up to 1 creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with a lifelink counter on it, and it has Miracle, which works fantastic with Imperial Seal. Nice. Oh, Bitter Triumph also very good, for the record. I need to get like one more big reanimate target. This is pick 6. We have like 2 more chances to see a reanimate target. Blood Crypt and Stomping Ground are nice. So we lost that one. Oh, there's a Twisted Landscape here actually too, but I'm going to take the Blood Crypt since, yeah, again, we have the Troll. Good. Bone Shards is reasonable. Kill spell plus discard effect. There's a Verge on the wheel. The Ziatora's on the wheel. To make sure I don't have too many tap lands now. Oh, the Voidwalker came back too. Nice. Yeah, I'm not the best reanimate deck, but it's fine. What am I cutting here? I guess I'm going to cut the Bauble. I need to cut... I guess we could probably get away with 16 lands in this. Luris doesn't do much here, nor is the Cabal Ritual going to. I guess the Ancient Tomb is actually pretty awkward in our deck too, huh? Yeah, I don't even think I'm running the Ancient Tomb anymore. Just it doesn't fit. We can't really utilize it that well. Just way too many pips. Hey, as expected, Theater came back. Okay, so how many always enter tap lands? Oh, I guess just 3. That's not too bad. Yeah, my mana's really good. We have some sideboard creature removal, if we deem that necessary in non-game ones. And yeah, just have to decide if I want to run it like this, or if we want to add one more land and take out a spell. I think this is probably good enough. All right, let's get 6 basics. We are not going to need many off-color lands. Let's see. Green. Throw 3 green cards, 4 red cards, and I already have infinite fixing of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black sources. So 4 would be 12. I mean, we could probably go 4, 1, 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 8 red sources. That would be more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green sources. I mean, I don't think I need many more than that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Not necessarily my style of deck usually, but I think we can probably do some work here. And remember, with Necromancy and Animate Dead, I can hit my opponent's graveyard as well, should they have anything worth hitting. Or if I don't have anything in my graveyard and just want to cast one of those. Because when you have discard effects, I mean, I guess the only one that can hit creatures is the Mind Twist, but when you have effects like Mind Twist, oh no, Liliana also can hit creatures. It becomes relevant that that is a viable line. Oh, how long have I been fuzzy there? I'm sorry. Camera not focusing. Let me fix that. Apologies. All right, and we'll bring it back for round 1. Okay, round 1 is a go. I'm on the draw with a 1-lander, but it does have Dark Ritual, but it doesn't have anything to do with that, so. A little bit too greedy. Not enough to do. Okay, that's decent. However, I guess I'm gonna lose the Voidwalker here. And my plan is to Imperial Seal for Collective Brutality on turn 1. Opponent with an Urborg. Well, this could be very bad, actually. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Collective Brutality. But if my opponent is running Reanimate effects, which we all know Magic Online likes to give us mirror matches, just like Arena. If I go for Brutality here, discarding Grizzlebrand, and they have a non-Reanimate card, then they get to steal my Grizzlebrand. But we have to go for it. I mean, I'm not going to animate dead their Oliphant. That's just not good enough. Okay, phew. Awkwardly, we are hitting their Lingering Souls, but that's not too bad. So if they go Death's Head Greed or Death Greeter's Champion here, I'm going to take a little bit of damage. Let's cycle. Well, I guess we just animate dead Grizzlebrand for now. So they have Chainsaw and One Ring in hand. They can't. They drew Oust. Oh, so if I gain, or if I draw 7 here, I go to 7, then I'm going to gain 3, go to 10, then I would take 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow, what a rip, dude. But I don't think I can win if I don't. Okay, I can Dark Ritual Grave Titan next turn. So I go to 2. Unbelievable. So they have Chainsaw and One Ring in hand. They're just gonna... Oh, and they had the Lingering Souls from the graveyard. Oh, I'm just dead. Wow, incredibly unfortunate. Or maybe incredibly lucky on their part. Oh, Metamorphinate! That works. Holy crap, what a miracle. Because it has lifelink. And so if I go... Oh, wait, I need to... Right, because they have the voice, I need to actually main phase. Kill one of their spirit tokens. We might be able to pull this off. Oh, wait. I guess if they keep the One Ring, I don't get to attack and gain with lifelink next turn. So they're just going to kill me with 2 attacks of this. They discarded the... Oh, well, if they discarded the One Ring, I must be dead as well. Either they messed up, which we can hope for, or they pitched the wrong card. Can we get a hold? Screaming Nemesis. Okay. Whenever this is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. I mean, doesn't matter, right? It's the same effect either way. Ah, come on. So I go to 1. Man, that's absurd. So now I can't gain life anymore. What on earth were those draws for them? That's so sick. They just like ripped perfects. Now, don't get me wrong, my Metamorphosis draw was insane, but that feels kind of unlucky. All right, we can bring in Dam if we want to. Definitely want to bring in Mastery. Man, that felt unlucky. I guess I'll cut Pillage for Dam. Probably cut the Knight's Whisper for the Baleful. Okay, I'm going to keep this, but this is not particularly good. I do have Lily with Animate Dead, but I don't have anything to reanimate right now. That was a really good draw. That with Lily is actually kind of sick. Cycle the Oliphant. Oliphant into the Voidwalker it goes. They should attack for 1 there, right? This can't target itself. Yeah, another target creature you control. So we're activating the discard first in case they hit something that I want to steal with the Dothi. And not quite yet. All right, so they're going to give her kill Lily, which means we can Collective Brutality the Death Greeter now. It's the wording on the Metamorphosis. It's when it enters. Okay, so Kolagon's Command and Oust. And they have Bowmasters in their hand too, but they don't have mana. Okay, so we're going to make them lose the Oust. So they have 3 uncastables in their hand. So let's grab the Oliphant. Cast the Oliphant, then animate dead our Metamorphosis, which will get back our Void. All right. Nice. That was pretty good for us. Okay, on the draw now. I mean, I guess the Sedgemoor Witch actually isn't bad versus them. On the draw, I think I like cutting the Mind Twist. Really, the only way the Mind Twist would be that good is if we had it with Dark Ritual or like Ruby Talisman. On the play, I like it, but on the draw, I think it's a cut. Actually, I could bring in 2-1 First Strike for 2 as well. Like, honestly, that's not bad. Maybe over Tursa is okay. They could also randomly have Planeswalkers, so. All right, third game on the draw versus, look at me, I'm Mardu aggro, but in Vintage Cube. What does the world come to? Okay, we could turn to Grist here if we wanted to. I don't have a swamp for Snuff Out, which sucks, but... All right. Oh, man. Oh, we need a big creature so bad. Oh, no turn 2 plays is nice. I guess we're gonna go like this instead. Bowmasters, and I can't snuff that one out. Yeah, that's not good. Well, I guess we're hoping that they don't pump up the Bowmaster for some reason. Oh. And that we would have been able to keep our dude. Okay, that's pretty good actually. We just hardcast that. And we hit Grizzlebrand in the graveyard too. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, they reanimated my Grizzlebrand. I knew it. See? Look how easy it is for them to have. And they had the oust? What? Their draws versus me in game 1 and 3 have been absurd. Are you kidding? Are you absolutely kidding? That's frustrating. Good beats. I mean, we got wrecked, but... Don't think we have any outs here. All right. You got me. I mean, what can you do? Like, what can you do except say they had it all? We got demolished. Okay, here we are for round 2 of this Vintage Cube draft. We'll be on the play here. All right, down to 6 we go. That's a bit better now, isn't it? And we can grab Watery Grave with the Troll. Let's keep this. I think we're going to lose the Voidwalker here. And we'll lead with Mortuary. I could lead with one of these and then get the Watery Grave, but we can get the Watery Grave after that anyways. Yeah, I'll keep a Reanimate effect on top. That seems fine. Swamp Cycle. Get the grave. Main phase. Okay, Grist or Lily available next turn now. Preordain. Not as exciting as Ancestral. I think I'm going to lead on Grist. Because Grist mills a random card. I don't have a fatty in my hand to discard a Liliana, but also makes creatures so that I can potentially kill something of theirs, you know? Losing a fast bond. I have 5 mana with that. I put a Blood Tithe Harvester in the graveyard with the activation. Lorien Revealed Cycle for a Tundra. Okay. Well, that's good. Mill. Bone Shard's gone. I think what I'm going to do here is Ritual Lily. Get Lily going. Each player discards. I'm going to discard my Overlord and then Necromancy it. They discarded a Thopter Foundry. Okay. I got like a Remand or something. Miscalc. All right, you got me. Not a big deal. Each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard. Well, it's not going to be too relevant, I think. It's a fairy and just uptick. Okay. Well, I guess I might as well dump out my hand. What you got in there, friend? I see. Council's Judgment, I guess? Leave him with stock up? There goes the warp. So they have stock up Wrath of God. We're going to attack them for 2 and then sacrifice one of the insects to kill the Teferi. Okay. All right, there's the stock. So some kind of Bant control, but with fast bond. Now, usually with fast bond, you want to have a way to abuse it besides just having a bunch of lands in your hand. So would not be surprised to see a Time Twister or something in their deck. Well, that's a pretty good draw. Pretty good indeed. Though this does mean they're going to fire off the reanimate, but... Oh, wow, 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 wow. The goods, okay. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to discard if I do that, aren't I? So actually, I don't want to activate Lily this turn, even though it would be really good. Force out the Wrath. Oh, Strip Mine. So now I need to draw a land? Ooh, a little awkward here. Oh, wait, they're not wrathing. What is this? They did have the time spiral. Okay. Well, we hit a pretty decent 7 because we have a couple pieces of interaction here. Do we Kolagons in response? No. They're gonna bounce the Overlord. That's fine. Hoping to draw like Mind Twist or something, right? I guess I'm gonna thin out my deck. Let's grab the cycling land. Let's go drain and take a peek. Wow, their hand is abysmal. I think we'll leave that Ancestral on top. All right, and Lily has ult next turn. So they can play their library here, draw a card, and pray, I guess. Talisman, pass. Actually, how do we want to split this? That seems about right. And then we can kill the Zagoth if they do something. All right, they didn't. In case they have like a Wrath, I don't want to, or rather, I don't, in case they redraw the Wrath, I don't think I want to develop out too much. They are dead on board because we can shoot them with Grist, so even if they make a Thopter, I think they're still dead, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess, yeah, with Kolagons, they would die. Okay. So they drew that for the turn. Hit a Mystic Confluence and a Shelldock Isle. All right, GG's. Oh, they forgot to activate their Library of Alexandria before the discard. Doesn't really matter, though. All right. Weird little first game. Hex Mage is decent. Mastery is okay. Wait, did we see any other Planeswalkers besides Teferi? I don't think we did, right? Maybe I don't need any of that. Oh, I guess Baleful Mastery over Snuff Out makes sense over them because this can also hit Planeswalkers. Okay, yeah. Our discard effects are going to be the most relevant versus them. Man, these opening hands, I can't get my lands. Do I want to Imperial Seal for Ancestral? It's not a bad line. I have to remember they have Strip Mine, so the Zeatora is getting sniped by Strip Mine could actually be really awkward because that's my only red/green source right now. They're playing an untapped land here. Okay. So I'm going to go with the Knight's Whisper instead then. Oh, they gave me green fixing with Yavimaya. Oko! Alright, they have quite a few Planeswalkers, and by that I mean two. So if we go to a game 3, Hex Mage will be coming in. Um, I don't think I want a Liliana there, but I think I do want to hold up the Kolagons. There's the damn Strip Mine again. Okay. Oh, they're gonna elk my Ruby. Wasn't anticipating that, honestly. Alright, Strip Mine. Discard, kill an artifact. Alright, so here's the card that they were holding on to on that turn 2. Yep. Remember, they have a Hedge Maze in their hand, so... They have Hedge Maze, one unknown, and an active Oko. So I'd say we're not actually doing too badly here. Liliana doesn't die this turn. Okay, well, that was a good draw for them. Ah, that was a good draw for me. Can't actually cast it right now, or rather without giving them a card. But, oh, I guess that works out. We give them a card and then we can uptick with Lily. Yeah, never mind. All right, I have to attack the Teferi, which means they can kill my Lily. But if they don't draw anything here, if they just draw a land, then I get to kill the Teferi. Funny little game. Animate dead the troll over the int. More power, harder to interact with. Weird game. Well, library is not going to be doing much. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ah, that was also very good. Fair enough. They do have double white, so they could Wrath. But... ooh, we hit a Minskin Boo. Nice hit. Wow, I didn't even remember that this could hit Planeswalkers. Pretty good. Well, that was a phantasmal image on my Overlord. Tamio, Leovold, or their end. Oh, no, they can grab a Planeswalker. That's right. So Tammy, Leo, Teferi, or Ent. It looks like they grabbed Teferi. Yeah. Okay. They're going to bounce my troll back to my hand. Okay. I think we just attack the Teferi. Let them trade. Jeez. Okay, well. That is not very nice. Now they get to attack with their Overlord since I don't have a clean block. It would just be a trade. That's brutal. And they hit a big Teferi. Not good, friends. Well, actually, I'm supposed to let this hit me, I think. Because they can't attack with it very much more. Well, no, they do have a time spiral in their deck. But if they go big Teferi Tuck, then I can Minskin Boo and kill the big Teferi. Oh, they just upticked. Okay. That's probably not a good thing. A good sign. Oh, they have Mystic Confluence, don't they? That's definitely what they have. Okay, so I'm going to just go to combat. They have Mystic Confluence in their hand, like 99%, I feel like. Tawara, sure. That's probably in addition. Oh, they didn't. They had No More Lies and Thunder Trap Trainer. Did I got there? Maybe a little bit. So what happens if I play the Minskin Boo? No, it's not worth it. I was gonna say if I play the Minskin Boo, it makes a blocker, but they can just tuck the blocker. So if they attack, we need to see their Time Spiral get milled. Ice Till Explorer. Ah, and that's probably the good enough lock, huh? And the Teferi can tuck itself any. All right. All right, all right. Cool. Well, at least we got to see what they were doing. Yeah, we want to definitely bring in that Hex Mage as another Planeswalker killer. Actually, wait, does Dam kill Planeswalkers? No. Um, this might not be a great matchup for me. Just cut the Talisman. Go to a game 3. I could have probably brought in the Deathrite Shaman. Okay, keep it, I guess. It's on the play with a turn 3 Grist. Turn 2 if I can draw Ruby or Ritual. Okay, it's not a bad draw, because remember, if they play one of their walkers or just a random creature, we can Bone Shards it. Let's see if they have the Mind Twit or the Miscalc. Okay, they do. And you can reanimate Grist, right? What is the wording on Animate Dead, though? Oh, wait, that wouldn't work. Oh, God, the Strip Mine. Yeah? Oh, they got rid of the mountain, thankfully. Whew. I am in a really bad spot, though. I mean, I might just need to animate dead their generous Ent. I guess I go for that. Get Lily back. I guess we want to get Grist back, because any land can hit that. Granted, Lily would let me discard Grizzlebrand / Metamorphic, or Metamorphosis, rather. All right, there's the Oko. We can Bone Shards it. If we hit a Swamp, we can also animate dead our Grizzle. Ugh. Okay, nice. Let's see. I need to discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, saw that one coming. Okay. They are going to draw 14 cards. That is a spicy meatball. I really need to find a way to target. Oh, they have fastball. Wait. That's a little wild, isn't it? They have to be a little bit careful with their life total, but yeah, most of my ways to deal with their Grizzlebrand are now gone. This Teferi. Oh, jeez. That is rough. Okay. Well. Well. This might go down as a very sad draft for us. And both times, the final loss is going to be to our own Grizzlebrand, in a sense. Reanimated versus our last opponent, copied with this opponent. Oh, it's too good. You know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping I can get them with the Ancestral. Maybe they get greedy and draw to 2 cards. I mean, the fact that they pitched like Council's Judgment tells me ain't no way. All right, Brutality is a way to target their Grizzlebrand. Cannot imagine us winning this game, though. All right, what's under the shell, Doc? Teferi, F6. It's your go. Crucible, They have Strip Mine. They have Strip Mine Fast Bonds. All right, good enough. GG's. Well, we're 0-2. We did get to a game 3, but both times we have lost to our own Grizzlebrand. Demoralizing. Demoralizing, demoralizing, demoralizing. Yeah, both times, both of the decks we fought against have looked very beatable. But they have just had some really nice ones versus us. Maybe that being said, maybe my deck is just very beatable as well. All right, let's try to salvage a game 3, or a round 3. All right, here we are for the third and final round of this Vintage Cube draft. That is a stinker if I've ever seen one. Yeah, I don't think this is a keepable hand. That is very keepable. Let's see. I guess we lose the seal here. I don't know. Maybe I should have lost the Grizzlebrand, but I figure. No, that was bad. I should have pitched the Grizzlebrand. What am I doing? Not a huge deal, but there is a good chance that just animate on Troll is going to be my play. Oh, God. Well, that's gross. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. They might actually take the Animate Dead. Sorry, the Night's Whisper. Because if they can just deal... No, they did take the Animate Dead. I was going to say, because if they can just deal with the Troll, then better to take the card draw effect. I think here we actually get the Overlord online. Get back our Troll. We have the Mox Ruby that we drew to cycle again. Yeah, good rip. No. Don't Inquisition me. I need this Night's Whisper. Don't you do it. Oh, okay. Grief. Ooh, actually. No, well, they're gonna just take the Night's Whisper now. So there was no need for me to pitch the Troll there. Let's get the Mortuary. Wish I had grabbed a untapped land, but Kolagons and a Swamp. Let's see, we don't need that. All right, I mean, the Grief is a clock. My Overlord doesn't hit for another 3 turns. They have Soul Guide Lantern! No! Are you kidding? Come on! All right, just rip our Renin, or not Renin 6, what's it called? Minskin Boo. Dude, how hosed can I be? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, 3, 4. Oh, I still need 2 lands for that. My God. All right, Overlord turns into a creature next turn, end of turn, but it can't block the Grief. We are literally getting griefed out here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, still can't Grizzlebrand. Grief. Grief, grief. Overlord should get us back into it, would be my thought, but who knows? I mean, they have 3 cards in their hand. Yeah. Gonna suck if they have a random counter. All right. Okay. Feeling okay here. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have sacked my blood token in case I need the harvester to kill the grief. That might have been a mistake. End of turn Manamorphose. Brain freeze for 12. So they are storming. Okay. I still have 3 cards in my library, so as long as they can't flash that back or something, or have Ancestral of their own, then we will be okay, but... Oh, no! My Overlord can't attack anymore. Oh, okay. My Overlord cannot attack. So I might not actually be able to kill them in time anymore. Well, I take that back. My Overlord can attack for on the lethal turn, but it cannot attack if I'm not killing them. Okay, let's go. So what's left in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 land and... Is it recall? Is it actually... Oh no, Ancestral's in my graveyard already. God, it's going to be hard to tell. I mean, I guess for now we just pass. Okay, that's what we needed. We needed them to sack the Lantern without exiling my graveyard, because now the Overlord can attack, get back Minskenboo, and finish them off. Oh, that works too. Zero cards in library. Woo! Let's go. All right. Deathrite Shaman in. We're going to cut some of these removal spells. Actually, we're not going to bring in too much else. And we'll go to the next game. Okay, on to game 2. I'm going to keep this hand, but it's not very good, is it? But now that we know what our opponent's on, that helps quite a bit. Lily, any discard effect is good, so we'll keep that. Hopefully, if they have Thoughtseize, they do it there. They didn't, though. But that's good. Turn 2 Night's Whisper on the draw means we do get to discard a card, which is a decent place for a Grave Titan to be. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we just want to lead with Lily next turn. Okay, there's the Lantern, annoyingly. But now we can make them start pitching their goodies. I'm going to discard the Overlord here. They might even just need to cycle the Lantern away. Discard the Grist. Discard Bone Shards and Swamp here. Yeah, Shaman's a good one too. Though I think what I like doing here is just sealing for Mind Twist at this point. And just trying to nab the last few out of their hand. Because if they're storming, then it's going to be completely backbreaking to do so. All right, they pop the Lantern for a card. Jace. It's just so brutal for them. Now they're hellbent. I can upkeep Kolagon's command after they draw their card for the turn as well. Pretty disgusting. Maybe. A Time Twister? What was that? Yawgmoth's Will. Oh, that is Dark Ritual. Cabal Ritual doesn't get them. No, this doesn't work. No. I mean, they don't have a choice but to cast it, but this doesn't do anything. They're going to have, what, 5 black, 4 black after casting Lantern. I mean, I don't even know what Soul Guide Lantern could hit here with 3 black left over. What could you hit with three black floating? I don't know. All right, we salvaged a win. I mean, we went to game 3 in every single loss, so I don't think this deck was like horrendous or anything. We did get absolutely stomped on though in the game 3s that we did play. Just our own Grizzlebrand hosed us. All right, a little bit of vintage cube, powered arena cube in 4 or 5 days. So that's what we're waiting for. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.